Good day, my dear corporate friends. I'm Sabitha.C from WhiteMerror Corporate. I want to spend this valuable moment by way of dealing about the medical knowledge. Previous three parts we were discussing about the national emanations, which were being considered as the diseases. We were considering about the kinds of diseases, kinds of medication, how we have to cure our natural remediations ourselves spontaneously instead of approaching any medications. Generally, what about the body? The body is most essential one. Till a person is alive is considered as a personality, name, caste, color, condition, everything. But when a person is lost his life from the body is considered as the body. How the body is made of? What is the elements of this body? What are the influences of the body? What are the mixings of the body? Generally, when we consider this body, it's made of millions of cells. We have heard the word cell several times while we are studying in our previous studies. Cells. What is a cell? For example, when thousands of persons are standing in front of a national flag in order to celebrate their Independence Day or the Republic Day, they will be appearing different kind of figures like lotus, butterfly, or peacock. When the thousands of persons are dispersing from their position in accordance to the command of the commander, right hand, left hand, strategies, utterance, forward, backward, there will be different kind of figures will be appearing, just like lotus, peacock, butterfly. Of course, when you are running to that crowd, you will come to know that there is no any kind of figures, but only the persons are standing there. As well as when we are vivisecting this total body, we will come to see only the micro cells inside the body. So cells are important. Just if you take a hair, how the hair is made of. Millions of cells are consisted in this hair. Millions of cells have wear a black dress and standing together, the name called hair. So this is the most important thing. So each and every organ of this body is made of the cells. These cells are very important. So millions of cells are collected. When millions of cells are combined, it becomes the tissue. When thousands of tissues are together, it becomes an organ. When more organs together, it becomes a system like the lymphatic system, blood circulatory system, brainary system, urinary system, respiratory system, digestive system, reproductive system, etc. etc. So all these systems are basically made of the cells. These cells are in each and every part of the body helplessly. These cells are categorized into three categories. One is different kind of colors, different kind of shapes, and different kinds of function. What each and every cell is different in colors. Some cells are black, some cells are white, some cells are red. As well as the shapes also differ. Some cells are round, some cells are long, some cells are spiral, some cells are just like the nodules. So these are differentiator. As well as their function also differentiator. The cells which are in the eyes are doing the job of seeing. The cells which are in the stomach is doing the job of digesting. The cells which are in the ear is doing the job of hearing. So the function is different because the whole world is made of millions of persons. Different kind of persons are residing in this existence. But they are different from their colors. Some persons are black, white, yellow, different. Some persons are fat, short, long, tall. Somebody appearing is different. As well as their function, their kind of work is differentiated. In spite of they have come from the same family, in spite of their brothers and sisters, they are working differently. Somebody is architect, astrologer, astronomer, manager, miner, or magistrate, and different kinds of works they are working. As well as though the cells are made of the same continent, but their work is entirely different. So, what if we want to explain about the cell clearly? Each and every cell has a fiber layer of membranes on it, just like the cover of the football. Because each and every cell has the cytoplasm and protoplasm inside of the cells. The same continent, the consistency is in all the cells inside of the body. Whether cells are in the eyes, or the ears, or the teeth, or the stomach, or the bones, wherever you explore, you will come to know that the cells have the same cytoplasm, protoplasm, chromosome, DNA, RNA, and genes. This is the consistency and content of each and every cell. So, all these cells are living, having food, and shedding their wastage, and dying. So, that's dead cells coming outside as the wastage. All the cells, whatever exhausted, also coming as the wastage. Then, just how the cells are living. When we eat the food, do we eat separate food to each and every separate cells? Are the body parts? No. Brandly, we are taking the food spontaneously. That is being digested and distributed to each and every part of the body, especially organ of the body, tissues of the body, cells of the body. Whatever you drink, the drink also being distributed to each and every part of the body. When you are breathing respirating the oxygen, that also being consumed by each and every cell of this body. So, this is the general truth which you have to understand. How the cells are distributing the food, also the solid food, liquid food, and the airy food, as well as it is digesting and exhausting the wastage as well, same manner. Because the solid food is exhausted as the urea. The liquid wastage is exhausted as urine. The airy wastage is exhausted as carbon dioxide and sometimes sweating also. So, can we distribute these things and then you differentiate these things? You can't differentiate. This is the wastage which is from the part of eyes. This is the wastage of the limbs of our body. This is the part of our heart. Can we differentiate those wastage? Because it is coming same. This is the fact. Just because what we can understand out of this process count, each and every food is being distributed here, as well as each and every disease also being distributed to other cells. Just an example, if you keep your finger in the fire, you will feel some unbearable heat inside of your finger. So just you take off, and within few seconds, the heat is quenched. It is perfect. When the heat has gone, how it is possible to quench that heat, unbearable heat? Because that heat has been distributed in every cells of the body. That's why we felt quench of that heat. So as far as whatever disease happens to the leg, river, or any part of the body is dispensing its diseases to all the parts. We can ask how it is possible when a person take poison. The poison should terminate only the particular part where the poison is adhering. But the whole body cells are damaged. Within few hours, a person is dead. What is the reason? Because we come to know that is being distributed. The contagious diseases like diabetics, asthma, wheezing, and cancer, or whatever diseases, these diseases can be distributed to all the parts of the body. So this is the fact which we have to observe. When we cause some problems, when some problems in the eyes, we are approaching the eye specialist. When we have some ear problem, we are approaching the ENT specialist. When we have some heart problem, we are approaching the cardiologist. When some problem is and you have a nerves problem, you are going for the neurologist. So according to the past, we are approaching the doctors differently. Of course, when one problem in one eye, you are going to meet on doctor. So When you meet another doctor for the another problem, according to the lungs, there are 8 bags inside of the lungs. If some problem happened to that airbags of the lungs, but you approach every different 8 doctors, no, you have to show your path only one doctor. As well as only one doctor enough to cure the whole diseases, whatever happened to the body. It is not necessary to approach the different doctors for different. It may be a consideration and consultancy considering that because they would have studied very explainable and very expanded about the particular part, how does it function, what are the deficiency of the part, how they can cure the disease. It's okay because a person's distribution share their work will be very convenient. That is one thing. Other hand, it is clear fact that only one doctor is enough to cure all the diseases. Only one treatment is enough to cure all the diseases. So, just for example, the medical people, the real medical people are this existence. But some are radical pharmaceutical people who are manufacturing unlimited tablets have found a strategy and diplomacy to turn the people to consume the tablets. So already they have developed a tradition inside of people that have to take tablets for the sugar. Sugar is an incurable disease. Pressure is an incurable disease. Cancer, incurable disease. So a person does not believe when you say sugar is not a disease. It's naturally can be cured. The person don't believe that. So this is a fact of the problem. Only when there is a crowd and a snake is entering the crowd will be dispersed in a very, very frightened manner because they don't know the reality of the snake. But one person will be standing there who is there, the snake charmer. The snake charmer know how to handle the snake very efficiently. As well as this is the fact when we come to know what are the functions of the body, how we can cure the disease. We can cure the disease very easily. As well as let us see how the cells are functioning. The cells, just an example. If you want to function an electric fan, you need the electricity. If you want to run the vehicle, you need the fuel for the run. When both this electricity and the fuel is absent, it is impossible to run the vehicle. So, as well as similarly, our body has the fuel called sugar to function this body. Sugar is the most important thing of the body. Whatever food we take, each and every food, water, and everything is being converted as sugar. Just an example, you fly over this earth in an altitude height. When you look this earth, you will come to know that millions of houses inside of the earth, as well as millions of kilometer length of roadways are that in this earth. So these millions of houses are considered as the cells of this body. This millions kilometer length of the roads are considered the blood vessels and veins of the body. So the blood vessels and veins are carrying the whole energy to each and every house called cells. This is the fact. Because each and every cell has the microcell called mitochondria. If you enter the mitochondria, the mitochondria will receive this fuel called sugar. Each and every cell will open its door and collect some vitamins and minerals from the blood and keep inside. Only that microcell can't do anything with this fuel called sugar. If you want to consume the fuel called sugar, it requires the air called oxygen. That is why again the cell is opening its door and collecting the oxygen from the blood. So when this both fuel called sugar, air called oxygen is consumed and it's burnt, the energy called pranic energy is there. The pranic energy is the life source, cosmic energy, and it is the life source of the human body. Because the cells which are in the eyes are doing the job of seeing by way of the energy called pranic energy. The mouth is doing the job of speaking through the energy of pranic. That is called the prana. So the prana is very important. For example, when you cover through a glass or bowl a burning candle, that will off. It will stop burning. What is the problem? When there is absence of the oxygen, that is stopped. As well as when we don't have the oxygen, our system will not function. That is why if you want to develop the energy called sugar, you should consume through this oxygen. So this oxygen and the sugar, fuel called sugar, alkyl oxygen is developing the energy called sugar. So whatever require, we have to go to the street and purchase. When we want to get some vegetables or firewood, whatever, we are going outside and purchasing and coming inside of the house, keeping in the fireplace and producing some products, whatever we like that. As well as each and every cell is opening its door, coming to the stem cell blood and recovering all important things, whatever it is. According to the deficiency, it requires something potassium, magnesium, calcium, different kind of minerals and vitamins are collecting from the blood station and entering into the cell and doing the job. After consume all these energy, so this fuel called sugar is exhausted as the urea, and the alcohol oxygen is exhausted as the carbon dioxide, and the water is exhausted as the after the consumption as the urine. So these wastages are carried by the blood. The blood is carrying both good materials and these bad materials. That's why if you see that photography of the anatomic syndrome, so the blood can be shown into black and red. So the blue and red. The blue is considered as which is the path of bringing all the wastages of the body. The red will be demonstrating as which is carrying the good things. The blood body carrying the whole possible and edible things to the cells. So this is the blood is doing the great transporting work. So blood is very important. When there is complete energy in the blood, and we not worry about it. When some deficiency in the blood, we are fall in disease. This is the most important thing which you have to understand. So I have learned something about the function of cells and what is cells, what are the in cells of cells. And in coming edition, let us see very briefly, elaboratively about the medical knowledge till the stages of moksha, WhiteMerror Corporate.